I've actually never been into Iowa, or at least I don't remember ever being in Iowa. Maybe I was when I was a little kid, but so this is the first time me venturing into Iowa. So here's our next part of the adventure. Alright, well, this shouldn't be a shocker to anyone that my first stop is at a Panda Express, but we're here in Des Moines, Iowa. It was a pleasant trip out here. You know, I've had a couple of thoughts about Iowa in my head throughout the years, and I gotta say, it's a lot less flat than I had imagined. A lot of corn, of course, but, you know, it's surprisingly, it looks like southwestern Wisconsin, and southwestern Wisconsin's very hilly. Lots of farm fields, but I actually really enjoyed the trip. It was pleasant. The traffic noticeably heavier going west, but nothing too bad. I haven't hit any traffic that's too bad. So anyway, first leg of the trip, I'm gonna grab something to eat. I have to stop at a gas station, and then we'll be on to Lincoln. Interestingly enough, we got some weak but modest clouds to our south, I believe. Some thunderstorms in the area. Then had some rain earlier, but cleared out. Saw some sun for a little bit, but yep, some more storms. We might hit them later on, but interesting to see some modest clouds out and about. That, or if that my mic was covered by my hand just now, but the speed limit is 75. Let's see how fast I'm going right now. A little over 80, but yeah, I've never seen a speed limit that's 75, or at least never driven on a speed limit that's 75. Anyway, alright, next stop, Lincoln. Alright guys, made it to my hotel room. Gotta say the drive went fairly well. Definitely once we hit I-80, a lot of traffic. So yeah, that was definitely different. Just wanted to show you something real quick before I get going to see some of the sights. One of the things that I do like about the plains, even though, I don't know, would you consider Nebraska the plains? Here's an outside shot. Those thunderstorms that I'm zooming in out on the distance, they're like 50 miles per or away, like at least 50, maybe 60 miles away. And they look like they could just be like literally next door. Something that just doesn't happen a lot in Wisconsin with chasing Wisconsin is seeing, you know, showers and thunderstorms. You know, usually you lose them behind trees or hills or whatever. So anyway, yeah, so here, let's go see some sights real quick. Alright, just doing some final checking here of the Arduino, uploading the code, making sure it works. You can see here, everything appears to be working, got a green light. The sensor probe over here is flashing. Of course, we'll see how the weather goes. Right now, this is the, looking at the forecast at HRRR, this is at 11 a.m. And you can see that cloudiness over most of Nebraska, including here in Lincoln. I could try to go west, but goodness gracious, that's, yeah, that's a little bit worrisome because I don't want to get stuck in traffic. But anyway, I'm going to get up super early tomorrow, take a look at the forecast, see what's happening. But anyway, I think that wraps it up for today. It's been a long day, lots of traveling, getting all the way here to Nebraska, but I think it will be worth it. Of course, it all depends on whether or not those clouds are here and ruin the day. So, all right, well, that signs off for day one. On to the solar eclipse day.
A few mid to high level clouds to make their way in by the middle part of the day. So it is still a little tricky to determine if they'll be thick enough to kind of obscure the sun. Sometimes when you have those mid to high level clouds, they're maybe a little bit thin and the sun can shine through it. So that's still a little tough to determine. We'll be able to.
And that's the whole point, I think, of today. And so after much back and forth and looking at different models, I think I'm gonna go towards Grand Island, which was not my first choice overall when I first made this trip. But my thinking is, if I go to Grand Island, I can head even farther west if possible, or maybe head back towards Lincoln if that's the case. But anyway, well, it's a tough decision, but I think it's the right one. So let's go for it. It's currently about 5:30, and we're gonna head out. So you see that clear sky in front of us? That is what we're kind of heading towards, and what I want to be in, because it looks like there's a small sliver that extends all the way back into Colorado and New Mexico. That we might just, if we could get in there, might just be actually see clear skies, not only like cloud free. Like, that would be amazing. So now I gotta find a way to get north, and yeah, and also just starting to run out of time. It's 7:30 currently, and we are like in the middle of Nebraska right now. So those are the clear skies I want to head towards, and hopefully we can get there in time. All right. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. It's alright. All right, just to give an update, we're just south of Arnold, Nebraska right now, which is just a small little town here in central Nebraska. Anyway, right now, if I turn the camera around and show the outside, there's some low-level stratus kind of just hanging about. But just to our south, that's where the clearing line is. So I'm not 100% sure if I should just stay here, enjoy the eclipse here, wait to see if the stratus, low-level stratus burns off, which it has been, but we're running out of time. It's currently 9:30, and I want to kind of be set up by 11. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But right now, I'm just going to hang out here for a little bit, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Hey, look, the sky cleared out. Looking very promising. We're here just south of Arnold, and I think we're gonna be in the clear. So yeah, here we go.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, no shit, right? There's one here, there's one there.
Yep.
Maybe one up here, one there.
Come on, we just need like that one area of clouds to just disappear. Come on. It is super warm here, like 90 degrees. Yeah, it's been super warm, but it's noticeably darker now. I know you can't really tell probably on the video, but one of the most noticeable things is that the cars are cool. Like literally cool to the touch now. Which is crazy because it's the middle of the day. This should be burning hot, but I can put my hands on it. It's so cool. Anyway, we're just about there. Just about there. It's I think at 12:40, 45, and the eclipse is at 12:54. Oh, and that cloud did clear. Nice. Come Come on, come on. Wow, look at that.
Everybody's got to have their own little things.
That is so weird.
Wow, look around.
Wow.
Look at the horizon. I do. Oh, I can barely see it.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
You're
Oh wow. Oh my goodness.
included now. Oh, look up.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness gracious.
Look at that. Look at that.
Get that, yeah. Now it's safe to look right at.
This is so cool. What in the world?
Honey, come here.
Look at that.
Do it. Put your glasses on again and don't point up this time. Come. Put your glasses right. Yeah,
Oh, look around. Look at the horizon. I do. Oh, I can barely see it.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
Okay, you're included.
Oh wow. Oh
now.
my goodness.
You're included now. Oh,
Oh my god. Oh my goodness gracious.
look at that. Look at that.
Get that, yeah. Now it's safe to look right at it.
Oh my God. I see it. Something right there. Oh, that's a plane.
Yeah, that's a plane.
Wow.
You see? Look at that, honey.
Oh my goodness. You guys, this is amazing.
Look at that, honey. Oh my God. Never in a million years. Look around you.
Just wow. Cicadas are going, that's awesome. Wow.
Hey, and we forgot to look for the shadow go by.
Yeah.
Here's a bat. Here's a bat. You see the bat?
Yeah, that's crazy.
The bat came out, Bat came out, yeah.
I don't see stars though. Can you?
No, I don't think it's quite that dark.
Look at the horizon over there, the color.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And you know you got a little hole in between the
I
clouds.
know, we got so lucky. We got so lucky.
Have you ever seen anything like that?
No.
My camera can't shoot that.
So weird.
Hey, look at that. So if you're an Aztec and you saw that, and I just told you that my dragon ate your son, would you give me your fortune? Now it's starting to go. See if you can see the shadow go by.
Oh, there it is, yeah.
There it is.
Look at that. Oh, it's lighting up. It's lighting up.
Yeah, here comes the sun.
Here comes the sun. Look at the light.
Don't look at it anymore. Don't look up anymore.
Don't look up anymore.
Was it everything you hoped for, Matthew?
Yes. Yes, it was.
Yeah, I see him.
Back, that was that, yeah.
Oh my goodness. One of the things that I don't know if you can notice, but it's actually kind of windy today. And one of the big things was that during the eclipse, it was totally calm, no wind whatsoever. Anyway, I'm just waiting to finish up some data. Got my data going over there. We're just gonna have to wait a little bit. We got probably another 20 minutes before the solar eclipse is totally done. I want to make sure I got a good data set. I have my final thoughts on everything a little bit later. I want to kind of collect them first. I feel like they'd be very intelligent if I said anything now. So anyway, I expect my final thoughts in just a second here. Alright, so it's actually a day later. I'm actually back in my apartment here in Monona. The return trip went just fine, nothing too exciting. I didn't want to produce a video right after the solar eclipse. A, just too much emotion and energy going through. B, I was actually super tired. I mean, it's been a long 2 weeks here, and yeah, it was just starting to catch up with me, especially since I woke up at 3:30 to actually go out for the eclipse. But just some overarching thoughts about the eclipse. Number one, you know, everyone tells you that the eclipse is going to be something special and unique, and they say look for all these things, it's not what you're going to expect, yada yada yada, and you just kind of go uh-huh. And you know me, I'm a big science nerd, so things don't usually impress me if I know about them ahead of time, but this just blew my mind. And I know you can hear it in my voice, you can see it in my reaction. It was just like something out of this world, literally. Like, and I know that's just such a bad figure of speech, but there's no other way to describe the immense beauty and just very unique things that I don't even know I could explain how the sun's corona looks. You just have to go and see it. And luckily there is one in 2024, and if you can make it, I would highly suggest it. I'm definitely going to see another eclipse. That was worth every single penny. And then overall, the trip was just fun. You know, I don't think it's any surprise to hear this, but I am still struggling. It's almost been a year now since the breakup, and I knew that this trip would be a time for reflection, and you know, it's been a tough year, and to actually go on a trip and not think a lot about my past and actually enjoy the moment was something that I've needed for a while now. And I think that's the biggest takeaway from this, was that this was a trip where I actually could have some fun and enjoy myself, even if I am not in a relationship anymore. Some of the downsides, obviously, being I've just been living a crazy life. I gotta wear better sunscreen next time, as you can tell. Yeah, that I put sunscreen on at 5 a.m. in the morning and then kind of forgot about it. And then it was 87 degrees and super humid. And yeah, speaking of temperatures, in the doobly-doo below, there is an image of my data that I had collected and referenced. And yeah, take a look at that. It's cool. It's so funny that they say 10-degree drop, and it was exactly 10 degrees. So there must be something about 10 degrees. And I'm sure that will need a lot more research, why it is 10 degrees. Because everywhere I was looking, it was a lot of 10 degrees. So something about the solar radiance and energy budgets and all that good jazz that equates to 10 degrees, which is cool. Also want to thank all the nice folks that were in that state recreational area there in Arnold, Nebraska, especially the folks that were next to me, and I got to enjoy talking to them, and the other people in the park who came up to me and asked me about the Arduino. So much fun, and people just from all over the place. So I'm so glad I found that little recreational area, because that just enhanced the experience, and also you can get everyone's reaction in the video. So anyway, hope you've enjoyed. yeah, it was just so much fun, and I cannot stress enough, in 2024, if you can make it to the Eclipse, do it. It is worth every single penny. Every single penny. And it's just something that you cannot describe. And pictures don't even do well. I haven't seen a good picture of the Earth's corona like I saw with my own eyes. So anyway, that's just my final thoughts. And with that, thanks for watching. I know this ran a little long, but hope it was well worth watching. Alright, this should be no shocker to anyone. Trying to go to Culver's, and I don't know what city this is in Nebraska, but it looks like a fairly medium-sized city here in Nebraska. But look at over here. Frickin' Panda Express. You've got to be kidding me. Why is there a Panda Express in the city that I've never heard of in the middle of Nebraska, but there isn't one in Madison? Why?